Dear students, when you measure any length or any type of physical quantity measurement, then you write the readings like 2.56, okay, or the something else. So, is it correct? Is it absolutely correct? No, students, it is not absolutely correct because the last digit of this measurement is always doubtful because it may be 2.57 or it may be 2.55 also. So the last digit is always doubtful, and before that last digit all the digits are accurate. Okay, there is no question on the measurement of 2.5. Okay, but the last digit is always doubtful. So the sum of the doubtful digit and the accurate digits is known as the significant figure. So I am writing the definition of the significant figure. The digit measured accurately and the first doubtful digits are called significant figure. Significant figure. Okay, this is the definition. But you can't write any significant figure just by counting the numbers. No, you have to follow some rules. Only after following these rules you can definitely give the answer. You can give the answer about the number of significant figures. So I'm taking all the rules one by one. I'm taking the first. See the first. Okay, remember, see carefully and try to understand. Okay, first rule is that all the non-zero digits are significant. Okay, all the non-zero digits are significant. Okay, and remember one more point I wish to add in these lines. Decimal point does not affect affect the number of significant figure. Okay, taking the example, in case of suppose 23.68 or 2.368, or you can say 236.8, all have how many significant figures? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, four significant figure. Okay, and the position of the decimal does not affect. Okay, here the decimal is after 2 digit, here the decimal is after 1 digit, and here the decimal is after 3 digits. So the number of digits in every case is 4, and all are non-zeros. So all non-zeros are the significant. Now come to the second rule. All zeros between two non-zero digits are significant. Take the example. Okay, these are the example. Okay, now see the another example of this rule. Suppose I'm writing the 200.03. Okay, so this value has 3 zeros, but these zeros are between the two non-zeros. So these 3 zeros will be considered as the significant. So it has how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 significant figure. Is it clear? 5 significant figure. Now come to the rule number 3. Okay, rule number 3, all zeros to the right, to the right of a non-zero digit uh, having no decimal point, okay, are not significant. I'm taking the example. Suppose 39400. Okay, how many significant figures it has? How many figures? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. No, because these zeros are after having no decimal point here in this digit. So these zeros will not considered as the significant figure. So here significant figure is only 1, 2, 3. So only 3 significant figure here. Okay, so these zeros will not be considered because all zeros to the right of a non-zero digit having no decimal point are not significant. Okay, now come to the fourth rule. Fourth rule says all zeros to the right. Okay, here we talked about the left, right of the non-zeros. Here between for zeros. Okay, all zeros to the right. Yes, right of a non-zero digit. But on the left of decimal point are significant. Okay, so here we are talking about the decimal point. Here decimal point was not there, so here is the decimal point we are considering here. So these are significant. See the example, taking the same example, suppose 39400. Okay, 0.00. So how many significant figures are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and these will not considered as the significant figure. Okay, so all the zeros of the right of the non-zero digits, but on the left of the decimal points are significant. Okay, so it has 1, 2, 3, 4, only 4 significant figure. Okay, these zeros will be considered as a significant because these are the before the decimal point. Okay, here it was not zero, these zeros were not the significant, but here you have to consider because point is there. Okay, it was the fourth rule. Now come to the rule number 5. Rule number 5 says all zeros to the right, all zeros to the right of decimal point are significant. Yes, significant. All zeros to the right of the decimal point are the significant. See the example. Okay, another example. So example, I'm taking for example 39.00, or you can write 3 point you can write, I am writing again 0.3900. Okay, so in both cases the significant figures are 4, 1, 2, and these two are after the decimal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and here 1, 2, 3, 4. So all have 4 significant figure in both cases. Okay, so all zeros to the right of decimal points are significant. So these zeros will also be, or any digit, zeros or something else, every zero will be considered as a significant if these are after decimal. Okay, if these are after decimal. So all zeros to the right of the decimal points are significant. Okay, so 39.00 or any other physical quantity you can take. So 1, 2, 3, 4, because after decimal these are, so that's why it is the significant figure. Now coming to the 6th rule, all initial zeros zeros on the right of decimal point but on the left of a non-zero non-zero digit are not significant. Okay, so by example you can understand significant. See the example. I'm taking the example 0.236, okay, or 0.0236 or 0.00236. Okay, if you see these digits carefully, you will find in every case the significant figure is 123, 123, 123. Okay, so significant figures is only here 3 in all cases. So these zeros will not be considered as the significant figure. So all the initial zero. Okay, remember, you can say it is very easy to remember all zeros before the non-zeros. All zeros before starting the non-zeros are the not significant. So these zeros will not be considered as the significant figure. So these are the 6 rules. Okay, one more rule you can remember. See the 6th rule, rule number 6. Okay, all initial, or 6th we have discussed. Now I'm taking the 7th. Okay, it may be remember that the position of the position of decimal point, as we had discussed in the first rule also, decimal point does not affect the number of significant. Decimal point does not affect the significant digits or figure. Okay, so in every case, see the example. I'm taking the example 2.38, 23.8, or you can say 0.0238. So in all 3 cases you can see the significant figure is here. In all cases it is only 3. Okay, is it clear? And the one more point you can see here, the last, the pure number. Okay, pure number has indefinite or infinite significant figure number. Okay, for example, if I say a constant value, suppose speed of light, Speed of light, you know, it is 3 into 10 to power 8 meter per second. Okay, so significant figure is here. It is not the 1. It is not the 1 here. Why? Because it is a pure number and there is no doubt on this number. If there is some doubt in any number, only you can write its significant figure. It is not the value after the measurement. You are not measuring by any instrument. It is a constant value. It is constant value given as an standard number. So these standard number or the pure number has indefinite or the infinite significant figure. Just remember. Okay, and one more point you can remember: the powers of 10. The powers of 10 not considered as the significant figures. Okay, so the powers of 10 not considered as significant figure. Okay, so it was the example, and here example, suppose 10 to power 9. Okay, so it will not consider as a significant figure. Suppose here I am taking the 2.58 into 10 to power 3. Okay, 10 to power 3. The significant figure number is only here 3. Okay, if I write the 3.386 into 10 to power 8, so here the significant figure number is 1, 2, 3, 4. It is the only 4 significant figure number. So we are not considering the powers of 10 as a significant figures. So students, these are the rules and you have to follow. On only then you can be sure about the significant figures. Now students, we are moving another important topic, that is we'll discuss some rules for the rounding off. Okay, rounding off the digits. Okay, I think you know very well, if the digit is dropped less than 5, suppose if I take the example, just I'm taking all the examples, it's very clear to all of you. Suppose 3.45 I'm taking. Okay, so here after rounding you can say it is 3.5, is it, after rounding off? Is it clear? And suppose this value is more than 5, then what will happen? Suppose it is 3 point, suppose it is you can say its value is 3.43 suppose. Okay, so what you will write here? It is, after rounding you will write only the 3.4. Okay, I think it is easy to remember. If it is, this value is 5 or less than 5 or more than 5, then it will be increased by 1 here, and here in this case it is not increased. Okay, and if see the another example, suppose second 3.485 or 3.4850. Okay, or you can say 3.48500. So when rounded off, it will be written as the 3.48. Okay, 3.48. You will write 3.48. Okay, so rounding off, I think it's very easy to all of you. You can do it. And actually we are trying to understand the rounding off only to help in the addition, subtraction, or the multiplication and the division of the significant figures. So let's see the significant figures in addition and subtraction. Significant figures in addition and subtraction. First we'll discuss this one. Subtraction. Okay, that is the in plus and minus. So what we will do here, you have to write the result is always in least significant digit always. Okay, taking the example, suppose I'm taking the example suppose I'm taking the values 27.8 centimeter, or I'm taking the 1.324 centimeter, and suppose taking the different 0.66. okay, so when you add, if you add all these three, so it is coming 4, 8, 7, 2, 9 centimeter. Okay, but some has how many significant figure here? It is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here the significant figures are least 3, these are the 4, and here the significant figure is 3. So least significant figure, what is the least significant here? Least is 2 significant figure, you can see here, is it? So least significant figure is here 2. Okay, so you have to, but you will not write like this 29. No, actually addition and subtraction, there is a few different rule. Just a little bit you have to remember. Here will not read the significant figures of the full digit. You will see how many digits are after decimal. So least significant after decimal, here you will see. So you can see here it is only 1, here the 3, and here the 2. So least is here 8, that is the 1. So you will write the answer in one decimal point, one decimal digit after the decimal position. Okay, so it is, so answer, you will write the answer, it is equal to 29 point, and rounding off the others also, that is the 29.8. okay, because it is more than 5, so answer is 29.8. so this is the answer in appropriate significant figures. If it is asked in your exams, write the answer in appropriate significant figure, you will write like this. Another example you can take, suppose I'm taking 12.192 centimeter and 9.7. okay, minus, then it is coming 2.492 centimeter. So here the significant figure, you can see the least number after the decimal, it is the 1, and here the 3. So after rounding off, you will write the answer 2 point, just rounding all these numbers, so it is 2.5. so 2.5 centimeter is the answer. This is the answer. Okay, this is the answer, this is the answer. Clear? So this is in case of summation and the addition. Now in case of the multiplication and division, we'll discuss. So come to the significant figures in multiplication and division. Okay, first see the example, then it will be very easy to remember. Suppose I am multiplying the two values, 4.3 centimeter and the 3.12 centimeter. So result is coming, it is, if you multiply, it will come 13.416. Okay, 4.16. So here you can see the significant figures. Here the two significant figure, and here the total significant figure is 3. So you will write the answer in least significant figure. Okay, so answer should be in least significant figure, that is, it is 13. Okay, if you rounding of these, so answer you will write only the 13 centimeter square. Okay, and see the another example of the division. Suppose I am taking the two values as a fraction, 200.8 and suppose 20.6. okay, it is meter in second. So if you find its answer, it is 9.74757. okay, you can see from the calculator. So what you will write the answer? See, the significant figure is here minimum 3, and here 1 2 3 4. So the answer is, it is in 3 significant figure you have to write. So you should write it is the 9.7. after rounding off, it is the 9.75 meter per second. Okay, dear students, it seems very easy. That you have to write the answer only in the least significant figure. First, see the how many values you have to multiply or divide, and see what is the minimum or the least significant figure in the given values, and then write the answer in that only. Okay, but remember, if in the first example, suppose the values are given 4.3 centimeter, and suppose it is the length and it is the breadth, suppose it is given 3.124. okay, 3.124. in that case, so it may be given. So in that case, what you will do in all these cases, you have to take the first value as it is of the less significant figure, and the next number should be always plus one significant figure. Okay, here the significant figure is 2, so take this in 3 significant figure. So rounding, after rounding off, you will write 3.12, and then you will multiply this to find the answer or to find the area like this. Is it clear? Okay, here also, if the two values are given, you had to round off, and then first is it take minimum significant figure, and the second value you had to take 1 plus 1 significant figure. Suppose the first is the 2 here, and the next one you will take the 3 significant figure, one more always. So dear students, this is all about the significant figures, very useful for the competitive examination also. Thank you.